All right, friends, I'm so excited you're holding Your Thoughts Create Your Reality, the timeless guide to mastering your mind in your hands. For years, I've traveled the world, sharing simple yet powerful truths about how we can unlock our potential and live truly fulfilling lives. And the biggest truth? It all begins in your mind. This isn't just another self-help book filled with empty promises. This is a practical guide, written in plain language to help you understand the incredible power you already possess, the power to shape your reality through your thoughts. We often wander through life, feeling like victims of circumstance, tossed around by fate. But imagine for a moment what it would be like to be the captain of your own ship, steering it confidently towards the life you truly desire. That, my friends, is what this book is all about. Inside, we'll embark on a journey of self-discovery. We'll explore how your thoughts, both conscious and unconscious, act as the architects of your experiences. Think of it like this. You wouldn't build a house on shaky foundations, would you? Similarly, you can't build a fulfilling life on negative or limiting beliefs. Through simple explanations and relatable examples, you'll learn how to identify those limiting beliefs, challenge their validity, and replace them with empowering thoughts that fuel your growth and success. We'll delve into the power of visualization, the importance of cultivating a positive mindset, and the art of focusing your attention on what you want to attract into your life. This book isn't about instant fixes or magic solutions. It's about sustainable transformation. It's about understanding the process of planting seeds of positive thought and nurturing them until they blossom into a garden of abundance and joy. What will you gain from reading Your Thoughts Create Your Reality? You'll learn to understand the connection, see clearly how your thoughts directly impact your actions and, ultimately, your reality. Identify limiting beliefs. Uncover the hidden thoughts holding you back from achieving your full potential. Cultivate a positive mindset. Develop practical techniques to reframe negative thoughts and embrace a more optimistic outlook. Master the art of focus. Learn how to concentrate your mental energy on your goals and attract positive outcomes. Increase your self-awareness, gain a deeper understanding of your thoughts, emotions, and motivations. Take control of your life, become the conscious creator of your own destiny rather than a passive observer. Live with greater purpose. Discover your passions and align your thoughts with your values to create a life filled with meaning. This book is your invitation to step into a life of greater awareness, purpose, and fulfillment. It's time to harness the incredible power of your mind and create the reality you've always dreamed of. Let's begin. Chapter 1, The Architect Within. You are the builder of your life. Hey you, yes you, are you ready to build something amazing? Something truly extraordinary? Because guess what? You already have everything you need. Think of yourself as an architect, a brilliant visionary holding the blueprints to your own life. A building, no matter how skyscraping or humble, begins with a single thought, a sketch on paper. Your life is no different. Every relationship, every job, every success, every perceived failure, it all started as a thought, a tiny seed planted in the fertile ground of your mind. Imagine a guy, let's call him Tom. Tom always complained about being stuck in a dead-end job. He hated waking up every morning. But what were his thoughts? They were all about how much he hated his work, how unfair life was, and how he was destined to be unhappy. These were his blueprints. Naturally, that's the life he was designing. But one day, Tom had a different thought. He thought, okay, this job isn't ideal, but what skills can I learn? How can I use this time to prepare for something better? This single thought shift was like him picking up a new blueprint. He started taking online courses in his spare time, focusing on skills he enjoyed. A year later, Tom landed a fantastic new job, all because he dared to change his mental blueprint. See, you are the architect. You decide what gets built in your life. Are you drawing up plans for a life filled with joy, success, and purpose? Or are you sketching out blueprints for negativity, limitations, and unfulfilled potential? The choice is yours, my friend, and the time to start building is now. Realize this truth. You are not a passive observer of your life, blown around by the winds of fate. You are the architect, the creator, the master builder. Start designing the life you truly deserve. All right, champion, let's dive headfirst into something incredibly powerful. The power of focus. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Think of your mind like the sun. When the sun's rays are spread out, they feel nice, right? Warm, but they don't exactly set anything on fire. But When you use a magnifying glass to focus those same rays, bam! Things get heated, and change happens fast. Your attention is the exact same thing. When you're all over the place, checking social media, worrying about bills, thinking about what to eat for dinner, your energy is scattered. It's like a weak flashlight barely cutting through the darkness. But when you concentrate that energy, when you laser focus your attention, you unlock incredible power. Let's say you want to learn to play the guitar. If you pick it up one day, strum around for 5 minutes, then get distracted by a notification on your phone, and then wander off, what are the chances you're going to be shredding solos anytime soon? Slim to none. But if you commit, if you decide that you're going to spend, say, 30 minutes every single day solely focused on learning chords, practicing scales, and actually listening to the music you want to play, boom. Progress will be inevitable. Your attention, focused like a laser, will carve a path to success. Same goes for that fitness goal. Thinking vaguely about getting in shape while simultaneously scrolling through delivery apps isn't going to cut it. But crafting a specific workout plan, visualizing yourself crushing each exercise, and focusing all your mental energy on pushing through those tough reps, that's where the magic happens. The secret, my friend, is intention. It's about actively choosing where you put your mental energy. Stop letting distractions yank you around. Control your focus, and you control your energy. Control your energy, and you control your life. So what are you waiting for? Pick one thing. Something you really want. Now, decide right now, today, how you're going to focus your attention and energy on achieving it. No excuses. Go out there and set the freaking world on fire with your focus. You got this. Okay, get ready to shine. This is it. Let's dive headfirst into Chapter 3, Conquering the Inner Critic, Silencing the Voices of Doubt and Fear. Listen, we all have that voice in our head. That nasty little critic that whispers or shouts all the things we can't do, all the ways we'll fail, and all the reasons we're not good enough. But guess what? That voice is a liar. It's a freeloader in your mind, paying zero rent and causing all kinds of trouble. The first step? Identify the enemy. What does your inner critic actually say? Write it down. Is it saying you'll make a fool of yourself before a presentation? Or maybe you're not smart enough when you consider learning a new skill? Bringing those thoughts into the light strips them of their power. Next, challenge the evidence. Is that voice based on facts or just fear? Let's say you want to start a business, but your critic screams, "You'll never succeed. You have no experience." Okay, really? Have you done any research? Have you talked to other entrepreneurs? Maybe you do have some transferable skills you haven't even considered. Look for the evidence that disproves the critic. Now comes the fun part. Replace the negative with the positive. For every negative thought, conjure up a powerful affirmation. Flip the script. Instead of, "You'll make a fool of yourself," try, "I am prepared and confident. If I stumble, I'll laugh it off and keep going." Instead of, "You're not smart enough," try, "I am capable of learning anything I set my mind to." Remember, this isn't just about positive thinking. It's about self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. If your friend was afraid of public speaking, would you tell them they're worthless and incompetent? Of course not. So why say it to yourself? Example, imagine David wants to try out for the local theater group, but the inner critic blasts him. "Don't even bother. You can't act. You'll embarrass yourself." David first writes it down, then he challenges it. Has he ever acted before? No. Does that mean he can't? Absolutely not. He decides his affirmation will be, "I am brave enough to try something new, and I'll have fun in the process. Even if I don't get the part, I'll learn a lot." David feels the fear, but this time, he doesn't let it control him. You are stronger than your doubts. You are braver than your fears. You are more capable than you give yourself credit for. Start silencing that inner critic today, one positive thought at a time, and watch your life transform. Let's go. Chapter 4, Planting Seeds of Success, Cultivating a Growth Mindset. All right, champions, let's talk about planting seeds. Not just any seeds, but the seeds of success. And the most fertile ground for those seeds? Your mind. Think of your mind like a garden. You can plant whatever you want there, weeds or magnificent flowers. Doubt or powerful affirmations? It's your choice. Today, we're ditching the weed pulling and focusing on planting the seeds of a growth mindset. What's that? It's the rock-solid belief that you can learn, grow, and become more capable through dedication and hard work. It's understanding that your talents aren't set in stone. They can be developed. Imagine two students, David and Michael. They both fail a math test. David, stuck in a fixed mindset, says, "I'm just not good at math. I guess I'm not smart enough." He gives up. But Michael, with a growth mindset, thinks, "That was tough, but now I know what I need to work on. I'll ask for help and study harder next time." See the difference? David thinks his abilities are fixed. Michael believes he can grow. A growth mindset isn't some wishy-washy positive thinking. It's actionable. It's about embracing challenges as opportunities. Think of a mountain climber. Does the steep slope discourage them? No, it's a challenge to be conquered. Every failure is just feedback. Did something not work out? Great! Now you know what not to do next time. Learn from it, adjust, and keep moving forward. Start planting those seeds today. When you face a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Embrace the struggle. Remember, the greatest oaks grow from the tiniest acorns, and they face storms before they stand tall and strong. Believe in your potential, put in the work, and watch your garden bloom. Now go out there and grow. All right, champion, get ready to unleash the ripple effect. Chapter 5, The Ripple Effect. Positive thoughts, positive actions, positive results. Listen up. Everything you think, everything you do, it's like tossing a pebble into a calm lake. That pebble creates waves, right? Those waves spread out, touching everything around. That's the ripple effect, and you are creating it with every single thought and action. Positive thoughts are like golden pebbles. They create waves of kindness, encouragement, and opportunity. Think of it this way. You decide to offer genuine compliment to someone on the street. That compliment might brighten their whole day, causing them to be kinder to the next person they meet. That person, in turn, shares that positivity. See how it spreads? Boom! Ripple effect in action! Now flip it. Negative thoughts? Those are muddy pebbles. They create waves of doubt, fear, and negativity. Imagine John constantly complaining about his job. His negative attitude spreads to his coworkers, creating a toxic work environment. His negativity bleeds into his relationships, straining his connections with his family and friends. He's creating a negative ripple effect, blocking positive outcomes. Kindness, my friend, is the ultimate positive ripple starter. A simple act of kindness, like helping someone carry groceries or offering a listening ear, can have a huge impact. It not only benefits the recipient, but also fills you with a sense of purpose and joy. That joy then radiates outwards, affecting everyone you encounter. Negativity, on the other hand, is a ripple killer. Holding on to grudges, dwelling on failures, and constantly criticizing others only serves to poison yourself and those around you. These thoughts weigh you down, make you unhappy, and create unnecessary problems. Remember, you are in control of the pebbles you throw. Choose them wisely. Choose thoughts and actions that create positive ripples. Be mindful of the impact you have on others and yourself. Every smile, every encouraging word, every act of kindness creates a positive wave that will eventually come back to you. So go out there, throw those golden pebbles, and watch the amazing ripples unfold. You got this! Chapter 6, Your Inner Garden, Weeding Out Negative Influences. All right, champion, let's talk about your mind. Imagine it's a beautiful garden, bursting with potential for amazing flowers, delicious fruits, and fragrant herbs. But what happens if weeds start sprouting up everywhere? They choke the good stuff, steal the sunlight, and leave your garden barren. That's exactly what negative influences do to your mind. Toxic relationships, endless scrolling through doom and gloom news, and unhealthy habits are those weeds. They're feeding on your energy, poisoning your positivity, and hindering your growth. Listen up, you wouldn't let weeds overrun a real garden, would you? So why let them infest your mind? This is about protecting your precious mental space, creating fertile ground for your dreams to blossom. First, identify the weeds. Who are the people who consistently drain your energy, criticize you relentlessly, or drag you down with their negativity? Maybe it's that friend who always complains, the family member who constantly judges, or the colleague who thrives on gossip. Start creating healthy boundaries. This doesn't mean you have to cut them off completely, although sometimes that is necessary, but limit your exposure and protect your energy during those interactions. Next, look at your media diet. Are you constantly bombarded with negative news, fear-mongering headlines, or unrealistic portrayals of life on social media? Time to prune back. Limit your social media doom scrolling. Consider unsubscribing or unfollowing accounts that leave you feeling inadequate or anxious. Seek out positive and uplifting content instead. Finally, examine your own habits. Do you engage in activities that drain your energy, like excessive drinking, mindless television, or constantly dwelling on negative thoughts? Replace those weeds with healthy habits. Start exercising, reading inspiring books, spending time in nature, or practicing mindfulness. Remember, your mind is your most valuable asset. Protect it fiercely. By actively weeding out negative influences and nurturing positive ones, you create a thriving inner garden where your potential can flourish and you can cultivate the life you truly desire. Now grab your mental gardening tools and get to work. The seeds of an amazing future are waiting to be planted. All right, champion. Let's dive into building bridges of understanding and love. This is Chapter 7, Thoughts and Relationships, where we unlock the real secret to amazing connections. Listen up. The thoughts swirling in your head aren't just about you. They bleed into every interaction, every relationship you have. Think critical thoughts. Expect tension and distance. Think loving, supportive thoughts. Watch the magic happen. Your thoughts, the blueprint for connection. Imagine your thoughts as the architect's plans for a bridge. If the blueprints are shaky, full of suspicion, judgment, and negativity, that bridge will be unstable, unreliable, and hard to cross. But if your blueprints are strong, built with empathy, kindness, and understanding, bam! You create a bridge that can handle anything, a bridge that fosters real connection. Example time. Let's say your colleague Mark is constantly late to meetings. Your initial thought might be, "He's so inconsiderate, he doesn't respect my time." This thought breeds resentment and probably a snippy tone when you finally see him. Now shift that thought. Try, maybe Mark is struggling with something I don't know about. Maybe he's dealing with a family emergency or a major project deadline. See the difference? That small change opens the door for empathy. Instead of judgment, you might offer help or understanding. You might say, "Hey Mark, everything all right? You've been late lately. Anything I can do to help?" Active listening, the cement that binds. Real understanding comes from really listening. Not just hearing words, but tuning into emotions, motivations, and unspoken needs. Forget about formulating your magnificent reply while the other person is talking. Focus. Make eye contact. Ask clarifying questions. Focus on the good. Magnify the positive. Humans are flawed, myself included. We all make mistakes. So stop nitpicking. Instead, consciously look for the good in others. Acknowledge their strengths, appreciate their efforts, and celebrate their wins. This positivity is infectious. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool. Use it to build bridges of love, understanding, and connection. Now go out there and make some amazing relationships. Let's go. All right, champion, let's get you fired up. This is your life, your vision, and it's time to bring it into crystal clear focus. Chapter 8, The Clarity of Vision, Defining Your Purpose and Goals. Listen up. Have you ever tried to drive somewhere without knowing the address? You'd just be wandering aimlessly, right? Life's the same. Without a clear vision, you're drifting, reacting instead of creating. We're not about that life. We're about taking the wheel and driving towards something amazing. So what's your destination? It starts with digging deep. What truly matters to you? What lights your fire? These are your values, your passions, your North Star. Imagine a craftsman. He doesn't just start hammering wood. He has a blueprint. He envisions the finished piece. You need that blueprint for your life. How do we build that blueprint? First, identify your values. Think about moments when you felt truly alive, truly aligned. What values were at play? Honesty, creativity, helping others? Write them down. Next, explore your passions. What makes you lose track of time? What would you do even if you weren't paid for it? These are clues. Then, set your goals. These are the specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound smart steps to bring your vision to life. Action time! Grab a pen and paper right now. Don't overthink it. Just answer these questions. What am I truly passionate about? What values are non-negotiable in my life? What do I want to achieve in the next year? 5 years? 10 years? Write down specific goals. I will learn a new skill in 3 months. I will save $5,000 for a down payment. I will start volunteering once a week. Finally, visualize. Close your eyes and see yourself already achieving your goals. Feel the success. Regularly visualizing helps program your subconscious for action. A person wants to open his own cafe. He visualizes every day. The smell of coffee, the happy customers, the warm atmosphere. He felt it real. He acted according to his vision. Now his cafe is booming. Guess what? That power is in you too, friend. Clarity of vision isn't just about knowing what you want. It's about why. When you have a compelling why, the how will figure itself out. You are the architect. Start designing an amazing life now. All right, champion. Buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into the powerhouse that is resilience. This is Chapter 9, Resilience and the Power of Perspective, Bouncing Back from Setbacks. Life throws curveballs, period. Sometimes it's a gentle nudge. Other times, it feels like a full-on fastball to the jaw. You're gonna stumble, you're gonna fall, and you're even gonna skin your knees a few times. That's not failure. That's life. But listen close, because here's the secret sauce. It's not about avoiding the setbacks. It's about how you respond to them. This is where resilience comes in. Resilience isn't a magical shield against problems. It's the inner strength, the grit. To get back up, dust yourself off, and say, okay, that hurt, but I'm not done yet. See challenges as opportunities in disguise. Think of it like this. Imagine a tree in a storm. A weak tree snaps. A resilient tree bends, it sways, it might even lose a few leaves, but it doesn't break. It adapts. You need to be that tree. So how do you become that tree? Perspective, my friend. It's about reframing the way you see things. Let's say Mark lost his job. It's easy to spiral into despair. Instead, Mark chooses to see it as a chance to explore new career paths, a chance to learn new skills, a chance to finally start that project he has been procrastinating about. He reframed the loss of his previous job into a beginning to a new opportunity. Now take a deep breath and remember this. Every setback is a lesson. Analyze what happened. What could you have done differently? Did you miss any warning signs? Turn your mistakes into powerful learning experiences. Don't dwell on what went wrong. Focus on what you can do right. Choose your perspective, choose resilience, and watch yourself rise stronger than ever before. You got this. All right, champions, let's get grateful. Chapter 10 is where the real magic happens. The habit of gratitude, finding joy in the present moment. Listen up. How often do you zoom through your day, eyes glued to what's missing? That new car, that bigger house, that perfect relationship. Stop right there. You're blinding yourself to the incredible abundance that's already surrounding you. Gratitude isn't just a nice feeling. It's a superpower. It's the key to unlocking a consistent stream of joy, regardless of your circumstances. Thinking you'll be happy when you get X, Y, and Z? Wrong. Happiness comes first, fueled by gratitude for what you already possess. Then success naturally follows. Let me ask you this. Did you wake up this morning? That's a win. Do you have a roof over your head? Another win. Food on your table? A win. A friend who makes you laugh? Huge win. Every single day is overflowing with reasons to be thankful. So how do we build this gratitude muscle? Simple. Start a gratitude journal. Seriously, grab a notebook, even a scrap of paper, and write down 3 things you're grateful for right now. Don't overthink it. Maybe it's the sunshine, a comfy chair, or the fact that you learned something new today. Make it a daily ritual. Watch how quickly your perspective shifts. And it's not just about things. It's about people. Regularly express your appreciation. Tell your family you love them. Thank a colleague for their help. A small thank you can brighten someone's day and boost your own happiness levels. Remember Tom, the guy who lost his job? Initially, devastated, but he decided to focus on what he still had: his health, his supportive family, the skills he'd gained. Instead of wallowing, he used that gratitude to fuel his job search. And you know what? He landed an even better job because he was coming from a place of confidence and positivity. Gratitude isn't about pretending life is perfect. It's about choosing to see the good, even amidst the challenges. It's about recognizing the incredible gifts that surround you right now. Start today. Start small. Start noticing. Build that gratitude habit and watch your life transform. You got this. All right, champion. Get ready to unleash the incredible power that lies within you. In this chapter, we're diving headfirst into the world of affirmations. Get ready to reprogram your mind for unstoppable success. Chapter 11, The Language of Affirmations, Programming Your Mind for Success. Think of your mind as fertile ground. What you plant there grows. And affirmations? They're the seeds you sow. They're powerful, positive statements you consciously choose to counter negative self-talk and imprint beliefs that serve you. This isn't just fluffy feel-goodery. It's science. Repeated thoughts create neural pathways. Affirmations help you build pathways to success. How do we do it? Easy. Follow these guidelines to craft affirmations that resonate with your soul, your dreams. Make them personal. Use I statements. I am strong. I am capable. I am worthy of success. Feel the power behind those words. Keep them positive. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Instead of, I am not afraid, say, I am courageous. Embrace the present tense. Live in the now. I am achieving my goals is far more potent than I will achieve my goals. Be specific. I am a successful project manager. Now that packs a punch. Now, integrate these affirmations into your life. Don't just say them once and forget them. Morning ritual. Start your day with positivity. Look in that mirror, smile, and declare your affirmations. Evening reflection. End the day reinforcing your beliefs. Drift off to sleep knowing how awesome you are. Throughout the day, use flashcards, phone reminders, whatever works. Catch those negative thoughts and replace them with your affirmations. Example. John wants a promotion. Instead of thinking I'm not good enough, he starts affirming, I'm a valuable asset to my team. I am confident in my abilities. I am deserving of this promotion. He repeats these throughout the day, visualizing himself already in the role. Soon, he embodies the qualities of a successful project manager, and bam, he gets the promotion. This is your life. You are in control. Use the language of affirmations to write a new story, a story of absolute, unshakable success. Now get out there and create the life you were born to live. All right, champion, let's dive into Chapter 12, Thoughts and Health, Nurturing Your Mind and Body Connection. Listen up. Your mind? It ain't just a thinking machine. It's the control center for your whole operation, especially how healthy and energetic you feel. Seriously, what goes on between your ears has a huge impact on your body. Negative thoughts? They're like pouring sludge into your engine. Stress, worry, doubt. It all builds up and messes with your immune system, your sleep, everything. Think about it. When you're stressed about a deadline, what happens? Your heart races, your muscles tense, and you might even get a headache. That's your mind messing with your body, baby. But here's the amazing news. Positive thoughts are like premium fuel. Joy, gratitude, optimism. They boost your immune system, lower your blood pressure, and fill you with vital energy. It's like giving your body a supercharge. So how do you harness this power? It's simple. First, manage your stress. Find techniques that work for you. Maybe it's a 5-minute meditation, a walk in nature, or even just deep breathing. Think of your brain as a muscle. You need to train it to relax. Second, cultivate positive emotions. Seek out activities that bring you joy. Listen to uplifting music. Spend time with loved ones, or pursue a hobby you're passionate about. Choose to see the good in situations, even when things get tough. Third, practice mindfulness. Be present. Don't let your mind get bogged down in the past or worried about the future. Focus on the now. Really savor that cup of coffee. Notice the beauty around you. Appreciate the simple things. Don't underestimate the power of your mind. Take control of your thoughts, and you take control of your health. Go out there and make your mind your ally. You got this. All right, champion. Get ready to unleash your inner freedom. We're diving deep into Chapter 13, The Art of Letting Go, Releasing the Past to Embrace the Future. Listen up. The past, it's done, over, finito. Holding on to old hurts, resentments, and those nasty limiting beliefs is like carrying a ton of bricks on your back. You're slowing yourself down, exhausting yourself, and preventing yourself from reaching your peak. Think of it this way. Imagine you're holding a burning coal. Who gets burned? You. Resentment is the same. It only hurts you. So drop the coal, pal. Drop the baggage. Forgiveness, the ultimate freedom pass. Forgiveness isn't about condoning what happened. It's about you setting yourself free. Forgiving yourself? Huge. We all make mistakes. Learn from them. Apologize if needed. Then, give yourself permission to move on. Forgiving others? Equally vital. Maybe someone wronged you. Holding on to that anger keeps you chained to them. Forgiveness is cutting that chain. How do we do this? Acknowledge. Feel the feelings. Don't shove them down. Acknowledge the hurt, the anger, the disappointment. Reframe. Can you see the situation from another perspective? Maybe the person who hurt you was also struggling. This doesn't excuse their actions, but it can help you understand. Focus on the present. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Where are you right now? What can you do right now to make your life better? Let's say Josh lost a major deal. Instead of dwelling on the missed opportunity, he focuses on strategies to win the next one. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Talk to yourself the way you'd talk to your best friend. You're doing your best. The rearview mirror is small for a reason, champ. The windshield is huge. Focus on what's in front of you. Embrace the future. You deserve it. Now let's let go. Chapter 14. The Power of Subconscious. Activating Your Hidden Potential. All right, champion. Let's talk about the engine room of your mind, your subconscious. It's always running, always working, even when you are not consciously aware of it. Think of it as the autopilot of your life. The good news? You can reprogram it. Your subconscious is a powerhouse, storing every experience, belief, and thought you've ever had. These buried beliefs steer your actions far than you think. Ever wonder why you keep attracting similar situations? Boom, it's your subconscious at play. If you believe, deep down, that you're not worthy of success, guess what? Your actions will unconsciously sabotage your efforts. It's like trying to drive with the brakes on. Here's the exciting part. You can take the wheel. You can actively influence that powerful subconscious. How? Repetition. Think of it as teaching a stubborn student. Repeatedly planting positive affirmations, visualizing your desired outcomes, and consistently focusing on what you want will eventually reprogram your subconscious. Imagine you want to improve public speaking. Instead of focusing on your fear of messing up, repeatedly visualize yourself confidently delivering a killer presentation. Feel the energy. See the applause. The more you do this, the more your subconscious will internalize it, and the easier speaking in public will actually become. Don't expect overnight miracles. Reprogramming takes time and consistent effort. It's like planting seeds. Water them every day, and eventually they will bloom. So start small, believe big, and consistently feed your subconscious with thoughts of success, abundance, and limitless potential. Your subconscious is your greatest ally, and unlocking it will catapult you towards achieving all your goals. Start your journey now! All right, champion, get ready to fire up your life. We've climbed mountains of thought, navigated valleys of emotion, and now we stand at the summit. This is Chapter 15, Living with Intention, Creating a Conscious and Meaningful Life. For weeks you have been going through all these lessons. Now let's think, why did you even pick up this book? What did you want it to achieve? Yes, those are your dreams. Now it is time to align your actions with it every single day. Think about it. A ship sailing without a compass drifts aimlessly. You are the captain of your ship, your life. Intention is your compass, guiding you towards the shores of your dreams. Living with intention means making conscious choices. Every action, every word, every thought should be a brick building the life you desire. How do we do this? Let's get practical. Start small, but start today. Set daily intentions. Wake up and ask yourself, what kind of day do I want to create? What one thing will I achieve today to bring me closer to my goals? Maybe it's, I will write 500 words of my novel, or I will connect with a loved one and truly listen. Write it down. Revisit it throughout the day. Reflect on your progress. At the end of the day, take 5 minutes to reflect. Did you live in alignment with your intention? If not, don't beat yourself up. Learn from it. Adjust your course for tomorrow. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Example, John, a marketing professional, always felt overwhelmed. He started setting a daily intention. I will focus on the most important task for 2 hours, without distractions. At the end of the day, he reflected. Some days he succeeded, others not. But over time, he got better, became more productive, and felt more fulfilled knowing he was driving forward his life. This isn't just about doing things. It's about being present. It's about savoring the small moments, appreciating the journey, and recognizing the power you hold to shape your reality. You've got the tools, you've got the knowledge. Go out there and live.